but it gives you some details along the Empire summary.
You think I'm gonna read that?
Yes. But so in the bottom right corner, it actually tells you there's a icon that tells you FIDSI tile output.
Wait, what?
In the bottom right corner, in the bottom rightmost part of that icon, there's a button there that says click to show, and that will show you what output each tile has. And you kind of want one, or at least I go with one that has a good amount of food and some production.
What am I doing?
You gotta make your city first off. You know, like, and you want to try to find a good spot for your city.
Maybe that's why I hated the game so much. I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Yeah, there's a button there that will give you what the output is, so you can see.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, what's up with all the tiles. So I want to plant mine here because I got.
How do you do it?
Okay, so if you click on your hero, and then there's a little Capitol building type looking thing, and it says colonization. You can click on that, and then it will show you where your city will be placed. You get all of the tiles that are within that boundary. So it's like a circle with one in the center. I think I'm going to place mine here. It kind of sucks because you don't really know the entire, I guess, I kind of see them as like counties. They're like regions, but once you place your city in one, you kind of own all the tiles around it of that region. If you scroll out, you'll see, like, you know, that mine is all in blue.
So how do I, after I found the city, do I just move around, or what do I do?
After you found the city, you know, you put stuff in your queue to start production, and you can actually queue up multiple things.
Where's the queue?
You'll see when you have your city selected, you'll see in the bottom left, it's the stuff that's available to be made. And then when you click on, like, I'm going to click on the Founders Memorial right now, and it's going to put it into the queue. And then I can also click on, like, the public library, so when the memorial is done building, it will automatically start building the library. I think in Civ you had to do it each time. You couldn't stack up what you wanted to produce. And then after I do that, I want to get it.
I'm gonna salt the earth.
Oh, don't do that. You're gonna handicap yourself very badly if you do that with the city. That's later on in the game, like when you have a ton of cities, your happiness will go way down, and it's because of Empire expansion. And you will, like, destroy some cities, just, you know, unless you have stuff that you can do to keep your Empire happy. So once you do that, you can right-click. I uncheck the tile for the output because that gets kind of annoying. And then right-click on your, or left-click on your hero, and then, yeah, you can just move around and try to explore some. Like, I want to try to go up here. And so you'll also encounter stuff that looks like it's like gold to dust, or like it's sparkling off that tile. Those are ruins, and you have to go and you can search the ruins, and you'll get dust, or, you know, or you might encounter some enemies in the ruins. Or it's usually a good thing, though.
I have to select technology. Jeez.
Yes. So the technology is, once you get, I think it's 10 of the ones in Era 1, Era 2 will unlock automatically. You don't have to do everything in there. And some of the technologies you probably already have, you know, started with. I don't want to start with that. I want to start with...
Kill myself.
No, it's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Plus, you can queue them up.
Doesn't recommend anything to me.
So, on the left side of the circle, it's all the economy and population stuff. On the right side, it's all science and industry. The top, it's your military, and in the bottom, it's your empire and expansion. So one thing I would suggest getting is over on the right side, the science and industry. It's the alchemist's furnace. It has
Okay.
the extractors that you can get titanium and this glass steel extractor. But I went like late game and I'm like, how do I get this stuff? And I noticed that I didn't get that technology, so I would recommend
How do
it.
I get back to that screen? I closed it.
In the top left corner, there's a little chemistry beaker. That's your science.
How come I can't select Alchemist? Oh yeah, I already have it.
Yeah, you start out, depending on your major faction, you might start out with some technologies automatically. Yep. I was about to click next turn anyways.
Have you building guys yet?
No. I just completed seed storage, and I'm working on my Empire Mint right now in my main city.
You already finished something?
Yeah, I think it was only like 2 turns or something. I have 5 turns to get to my Empire. Within 5 turns, search the relic of the... Oh, also, so if you search some ruins and you get a quest, the only thing you really need to read is where it says new objective. And if it says like a location, you click show location to show where it wants you to, do that objective. Oh, another cool thing is when you click on a guy, like if you had him walking out somewhere, remember like in Civ how you clicked on him and you're like, where did I have him going? It will show you. And there's also a button that you can like cause them to go, make their moves this turn so you don't have them lingering around. So my Empire Mint is done.
We on a team or anything?
No. I mean, I haven't really tried, but I don't think there's no preset teams. It's later on in the game you can make alliances. But ooh, I gained a level. Your heroes also will gain levels, and you can go if you click on inspect, and then in your skill tree you can like level up your heroes. So like
What happens when my guy levels up? Do I care?
yes, because you can click inspect, and then there should be a tab for skill tree, and there's actually like abilities that you can level up. Like I usually go for the middle, and there's one in the middle for gain extra experience. I usually try to go for first, but the left side I think is military. The right side, because you can not only have a hero as like a military attack guy, but you can also have them towards a mayor of a city. And I think the right side is usually like the more mayoral stuff, like you get better science or something. And the middle is common, the kind of middle ground. Oh. So it says in the bottom right, too, that winter is coming between 1 and 18 turns. Did you ever hit a winter season?
No, I played for like 2 seconds.
Honestly, I think that's kind of cool that they have the whole... It like slows down your movement and slows down your food, so your cities don't grow as fast. And I think that's kind of cool that you gotta try to avoid, massive explorations in winter and stuff.
I'm looking at the, I encountered a minor civilization, a minor village,
Yes.
and it says 2. Does that mean that's at their strength? Is that their level?
That's their, yeah, that's how many units they have kind of in their thing if you want to attack it. In your science, or I'm sorry, in your research tree, the bottom most research is the language square, which unlocks the ability to basically negotiate with them, so they're not just hostiles. You can assimilate them in your nation.
Does it tell me my chances of killing them?
Yes, when you attack, it should have like a circle that tells you how much, like what's the percentage if you automated it.
I can't tell before that.
Not that I can recall. I think there's some way, but if you have your hero and you have your two guys in there, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a strong attack. Like, you're not going to get wiped out already by some small village.
I don't see it anywhere where it says the percentage.
Are you in the like combat screen?
A battle with boss village is about to begin.
Yeah, in the center, there's not like a little circle, and it has like your pink color as opposed to your color.
I see it.
Yeah.
How do I want to adjust my guys?
Why would you want to?
No. How do I want to?
If you have any, like if your hero is a ranged unit, you want to kind of leave her like towards the back.
I have no idea if mine is or not.
When you click on the unit, it should say range, and it'll have like a little circle with like a 3 or something in it. So it'll tell you.
All my guys are ranged.
Okay, so then you kind of want to put your units up front.
They just all attack at once?
No, you have a deployment.
Yeah, I did that.
And then you click on that, and then it has a targeting phase where you can target which units you want them to attack, and then they go one round, you know, attacking their target, and then you can reassign different targets. And if your target you know, you put them all on the same one, and that target dies after 2 attacks, the third guy will attack the other, you know, other unit. They're not like, oh well, I you know, can't attack anything. They actually do have some smarts to them. They'll attack whatever they can. But I think it was like if you're an alliance and my guy's in the same region as yours, I'm like, and you attack, I would actually come in as reinforcements. So how's that battle coming?
I won.
Sweet. Did you even lose a unit?
No.
Yeah. See, I told you at this point it's not, you know, you're not going.
What is this Pac-Man that Finch is playing?
Yeah, I've seen him playing that before. Finch likes all the retro games. So another thing too, it's in your cities, you can actually buy out the production of something, and like if you already started working on it, you're halfway through, you're only paying half of the cost to finish it next turn.
Sounds cool.
You know what I mean? That you're not, like you're not going to get too. Yeah, I think the elevation's kind of cool too. That you can't just go from tile to tile. You know, they actually have to walk around things at times.
What's a militia?
So actually before they didn't ever had that, and it's apparently a new thing when they finalized the game, I guess. The militias stay in your city. You can't like take them out as a unit, as far as I know. They have to stay in there, and it's all based on your city strength. You know, stronger city strength, stronger militia. And it's if a hero goes and tries to attack your city and no other units are there, they'll at least encounter your militia. Also, when you're producing a settler in your city, your population of your city will kind of halt for that time frame. So I think it's a good idea usually to buy out settlers. Also, when you got some people in your city, I can show you how you can like reallocate the population for different resources.
Doesn't do that automatically.
It can, yes, but for me, most of the time, I just see it always go to. It always goes all to food. I don't see it go much to production or science or dust. Oh, and I think you might have gotten an empire plan that every 20 turns there's a new empire plan, and you use your influence to get bonuses for that 20 turns. And it was just a message saying to kind of save your influence, which is the like purple star.
Whoa. How do I take over villages once I pacified them?
They won't produce any more units once you pacify them or destroy them.
I attacked them and won.
Yeah, then they're just not going to produce any more units. I think you can pacify them, but I'm not sure. And you can actually go in right now, anybody you encounter, you're actually at a Cold War with. Which means Cold War is you can't attack them in their territory. They can attack you in yours, but if it's a gray area, it's, you know, unclaimed land so far, you can actually attack them. Makes them upset, but you can attack them in a Cold War. And you can actually go into their territory until they put on a closed border type thing.
So if I created a new guy back at my town, do I have to go back and get him?
No, you can just say, make a new army with just him. But, you know, if he's only one guy, he'll be vulnerable if anybody else comes and attacks or something. But he can move on his own, and you can just merge the two later. Then when they're next to each other, you just say merge into one, and they'll... Whoa. Oh, new empire plan.
What's to do with this screen?
The empire plan?
Yeah.
So, there's the 4 sections there, and I can only afford to get one, but if you drag the 0 out, like, it will tell you, oh, it's going to cost you 20 influence, and for me, I'm getting, like, the 20% science on cities. But
How do you drag it out?
You just...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, and you drag it out to what you want it to do. You know, you could also do vision, 2 extra vision tiles on units, or the +3 dust per person on city.
How do I tell where I'm supposed to colonize the region of Mora? How do I know where Amora is?
So if you scroll all the way out, you'll see the names of the areas that...
okay.
I'll give you the names of them. And you can scroll back in and it, you know, shows you the color and everything else too.
Why were you hindered?
I was walking through wetlands. I'm guessing the terrain that you're walking through too also makes a difference. So it seems like I only moved like 2 tiles, where usually I move like 4. Ooh, here comes winter. Yeah, minus 50% movement, minus 1 production, minus 1 food, minus 1 dust per tile. Winter kind of sucks. Yeah, I can move 1 tile from where I am right now. But winter doesn't last too long. But see, it says in the bottom right, it says 1 to 10 turns now.
Oh yeah.
That's, you have a a time frame as to when winter will end, but you don't know exactly when. Plus, it's kind of hard to tell because now your production of all the tiles are all like 0, 0, 0. Ooh, I got a weapon. Night Hammer. From searching some ruins. So you can also equip like new weapons and armor onto your heroes to make them stronger and higher defense and attack ratings. But you can only change your armor and things like that, and weapons and armor when you're in your own territory.
Why?
Because you have to get your armor somehow. If you're in a region that you own, then you can change your hero's armor and stuff. But otherwise, you have to go back to the region to equip it. Ooh, I've met a new empire. The blue team. Keeper of eggs. Hey, winter's over. Norm, 20 to 40 more turns for winter. Do you have a light blue, an orange, or a green around you? Oh, there you are.
What?
I think I see you. You're the pink, right? Where have you explored, like in relevance to where you are?
I don't know where you are.
No, I mean like you're pink. Is there a place called Vercal to the southwest of you?
I don't know. I have 2 places now.
Well, I think I'm on one of your borders, or close to one of your borders.
Why would I want to assimilate a minor faction?
They give you bonuses. I don't do it that much. It's one of the areas I haven't really gotten into that much. I don't see that big of a deal, but and you can also use their warrior types. You can actually build them. Yeah, I found you. My presence is welcome. Let me go prosperous and fat. You're just in time for the party. I had to take a screenshot of that. I'm on your on one of your cities. I'm like right on your border, just outside your terrain.
What's a first scale where? Where?
What do you mean? What is it?
I don't know.
Is it an army or?
Yeah, of some sort.
If it's a gray unit, then that's one of
Orange.
the... Oh, it's an orange unit? That's another AI. I have orange. Orange is to the southwest of you. Below, south of the light blue, which is
Yeah, I
directly
see their
west. Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you have... Right now you have... There's open borders. You have to actually tell each one that you're closing the borders from them, you know. Otherwise, people can roam right through your place. But I've been through most of greens. I've seen some of orange. I'm in light blues right now, right in the middle of their place. You can also click on like their thing, and you can see what units they have with them. I was checking for any settlers. If you had a settler on him, I was going to attack him. I can attack him anyways. In the gray areas that aren't claimed yet, you can attack. And without any precaution either. You know, like, you're allowed to attack.
If my guys level up, do I care? Do I do anything?
Yeah. Your heroes? Or
No,
your
my-
units? No, you don't do anything with your units. They're just stronger because of it. Yeah.
One in the pipe.
I got my city.
Is there a reason not to attack another player in a gray?
Other than it ticks them off.
Do I care?
Probably not.
How do I move the guys around
What guys?
during deployment?
You just click on one, and then you right click to where you want them to go.
Not moving.
You're in deployment.
Oh, I
right?
guess I can't.
Oh, you can only go on your like pink area. You can't move them. Like, the map is divided into 2 different regions.
I see it now.
Norm,
What?
winter is coming. In 9 to 29 turns.
Doesn't sound very concerning.
Oh, you wait till winter hits.
What?
Moonleaf. I don't know if I even have any.
How can my armies be too big to merge?
I think you can only have... I think it tells you on your hero. Yeah, my hero says 2 of 4 units. So I can have 4 units plus my hero. There's a...
Can your hero cast spells or do anything?
No. It's just a very strong unit as opposed to your other units.
Can I hire more units or heroes, whatever?
Yes. Once you have a market, you can purchase more heroes.
Market, you say?
Yes. It's the coin one. It's in the top left. It's the rightmost button. And it says you have to discover one of the following technologies to unlock the marketplace.
Wait, what?
In the top left, it's the rightmost button.
Okay.
It's one that looks like coins stacked on top of each other. And it
Yeah.
says you need to discover one of the following technologies to unlock the marketplace. And it's in your science that you have to research it first, and then you unlock a marketplace.
Imperial coinage. How do I find that?
Imperial coinage. I thought there was a search. Enter keyword. Coinage. One occurrence found. Oh, it's in the second era, and it's in the economy and population. It's the one that has a couple like coins as an image.
Okay. Level up any district or the city center. How do you do that?
Sorry, what?
How
Level
do
up- okay.
I...
So, I actually had to look it up on like the Wikipedia for this game. You can level up your city by placing at least 4 districts in adjacent tiles.
What?
Okay, so a city will be level 2 if there are 4 districts around, or they say borough streets. They're the districts around the city. They have to be in adjacent tiles. And
So how do I build additional...
it's one of the build things that you can do. So did you get that?
I have no idea what you were talking about.
The boroughs. Do you see?
Yeah, where are they?
So click on your city,
Yeah.
and then over on the left-hand side, there should be borough streets.
Yeah.
So you click on that, and then you place the bureau where you want it around your city.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
And then once one is built, you can build another one, but you can't, stack the queue. You have to wait till that one's built and then put another one in. You have to have 4 of them in adjacent tiles. So if your city is in the center, you have to have, you know, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles that are around your city, you have to have 4 of them be those burrows. Oh, I'm getting attacked here now.
How do I
Oh,
transfer
jeez.
only some of my guys?
You can, if you click on the unit, or yeah, you click on the unit and then you click on the units within near the bottom there. You can control click to click only certain ones. You can say like, you know, new army or.
Yeah, I figured it out. Thanks.
Now I gotta do a battle. These guys want to fight. So, my unit here, she is a long range. Let's get these guys. Oh, they're also ranged. Yep. That kind of sucks. They're gonna hit my hero too.
How do I see my quests?
There is a goblet. It's the 4th button in.
Gotcha, I see it.
I love the animation that you saw. I saw one arrow go flying, and all of a sudden 3 guys dropped.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, right? That's a very good archer. Declare war on green. We find the winter of a cold war unpleasant. We are eager to see how the heat of war suits us. I'm at war, Norm.
Whoa.
I'm at war with the green. I've already seized one of their cities. I besieged one of their cities, so their militia suffered. The health is going down. Oh, they closed the blue. Light blue closed its borders with me. All right, light blue. All right, I'm coming for you next. Oh, and winter hits. Winter hits right as I'm at war with somebody. Super. Oh. Summer's back. Oh, and now I'm getting attacked. Super. The militia is weakened, though. Oh, that wasn't a big fight at all. Why did those guys back off? He's gonna go down there. These guys gonna have their turn. Ooh, took over that city pretty easily. Didn't get hurt at all. Oh, it didn't actually take the city though. I actually gotta take it now. There we go. Now I got it.
Do I want to attack or siege a city?
Attack is right away. If you siege the city, its strength will be reduced per turn. So it's good to like weaken it. You know what I mean? Take a couple turns and weaken it. But, you know, you're leaving yourself there, whereas you could just take the city right away if you attack it head on.
So it said something about rebuilding.
Rebuilding. As
a city once I take it. Do I have to do that?
oh, it slowly rebuilds over time.
Okay.
Like, it's like weakened at first, you know, so it's easy for them to take it back. This is the end of you. Actually, it is. Woo! Won it.